It's me and Connor.
What?
Connor and me. We love talking Yankees, so grab a
Come
seat.
on.
New York at heart. We rep BX. Chat about the team with no BS. It's Captain's Convos. 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 Captain's Convos.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Captain's Corner. I am Ryan here with.
Connor, and we got a great one. We're back. Yankees are winning again. We got injury updates. We have a new core four. I don't know if you heard. Ryan moved. Look at that setup. It looks beautiful. Look at that.
Thank
I
you.
love all
Yeah,
the Yankee shit.
Yankee stuff.
Nice, nice. We saw Belly play.
We did.
We went to a Rail Riders game.
Mhm.
To not the Rail Riders, but we saw Belly rehab, a Volpe home run. Great game to see.
It was, yeah.
I don't know where you want to start, but
I think let's start with the Road Riders game. Why not? So I mean, quickly, crazy. It was supposed to start at 7:30. It gets delayed till 9 o'clock. But at 7:15, it was done raining. It was beautiful. The reasoning was the tarp was very heavy with all the rain.
yeah, and it didn't even look like it
No,
had any rain on it.
no, and they didn't do anything to make it less heavy in the hour and a half that we waited. Regardless, it was a great game to watch. Like you said, we had Belly rehabbing. It's cool that you still get to see like Volpe, Dominguez, like major league guys play. Waldo. Um, During the rain delay, our friend Clay, he got to meet and get an autograph from JC Escaro, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, that
Um,
was cool.
but yeah, just a good game. They won. They only played 7 innings because of the rain delay, and like you said, we saw Volpe sneak one out to right field. Um,
Yeah, which
yeah, you go.
that I was just gonna say what you were about to
Yeah,
say.
first play of the game, he had an error and got booed. What are your thoughts on getting
Crazy.
booed first play of the game at the Rail Riders?
It was tough. Like it was a hard hit ball, but it was directly at him.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of like a one hopper straight just into his stomach,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't field it. Tough look. We immediately, like you mean, who we were there with, kind of
Yeah.
all like winced and looked at each other. But then there was like a group of like drunk guys that just started booing him very loudly. Um, and then you just feel bad for him. So he got sent down. Lombard's doing so good. You just hate to see that. And honestly, most likely he's probably gonna be our second baseman next year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you want to see him. The whole point of sending someone down to the minors is for them to improve and hopefully come back up.
Mm-hmm.
So like going down and like it seemed like they were just like hate watching him, like booing him, everything he did made his home run feel that much sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was his second at bat. Uh, Hit one out. That was great. Shut everyone up. Um, so that was cool to see. But yeah, the people booing. I mean, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's crazy. First play of the game, and to be fair as well, the guy that hit it to Volpe flew down first base because, like you said, like
Yeah.
it was a pretty hard hit right at him. He like kind of like knocked it down with the stomach, and then he quickly picked it up and threw it. It was a fine throw, but that guy was just super fast.
Honestly, like, I mean, literally, kind of textbook, like block it with your body, pick it up, throw it. The
Yeah.
guy was just literally had a swing like Ichiro, where he like just kind of slapped the ball and was like immediately running out the box.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, you hate to see it, but what are you gonna do? He didn't make any other blunder the rest of the game, and again, he had the home run.
No,
Um,
exactly.
so yeah, it was cool to see. Bellinger, what did he go? 1 for 3.
Mm-hmm. And he
Um,
kind of just missed a homer. He had a deep fly ball.
Literally caught like back against the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was on their feet. Everyone thought it was gone,
Mm-hmm.
but that was great to see him. I mean, his swing looks clean as ever.
It looks
So
perfect. I can't. Well, no, he was back today, and I'm not sure if he really did anything, but just seeing his name in the lineup is amazing.
yeah,
Um, and it is sick. Like the Yankees have so much talent now that like the Rail Riders, it's sick that you could pay like $10 to $20 to see pure major league talent. Like a lot of like minor league teams, it's like okay, these guys got called up a couple times. Like I remember we'd see like the Jorbit Vivas last season, or like the Florial, even Spencer Jones like last season. Watching him was cool, but it's like now we're seeing guys that like were like sort of pushed out of like a major league roster. Like Dominguez could play on like a lot of teams. Volpe, I know he struggled.
Yeah.
But like, it's sick that I don't know. We have a lot of talent even on the big league roster. Like come playoff time, there's gonna be weird decisions that have to be made. Like who's on the bench, who gets dropped. So
Yeah, it was cool. I think looking at their their lineup when we went, I think 1 through 7 were all former MLB players.
crazy.
I mean that's crazy to see. That's like what a treat to see a game for like $10 and be able to see that level of talent as opposed to what it costs to go to a real Yankee game, which you were just at a real one as well. You were in the city.
Yeah,
How was that?
We're an absolute blast. We took the train in, basically the same route that we did for your bachelor party, me and Cassie. It was funny too because we got off the train and we walked to Bryant Park, but right before we left Penn Station, there was like a cute little family of Blue Jays fans, like 2 older people and like their son. And they were like, we're going to follow you guys. And like me and Cassie were like, okay, but like we're not positive on where we're going. But it felt good to like we talked to them like the whole like 50-minute walk. They were talking about like Judge and like the Blue Jays. It felt good to show like, and they were from I think Toronto, so it was cool to like.
Oh, that's cool.
They flew in for like the series. It was cool to like show them that hey, Yankee fans, we can be nice. We can show you. It felt good to represent in that way. And they were super nice. But the game sucked. Obviously, we lost. It's like our only loss in the last 7 games. So of course it was when we were there.
And I don't want to say that's your fault, but
no, it very well could be. And dude, what hurts the most is first 2 innings, we got a man on third with 1 out, and we don't bring him in. It's like, okay, that sucks. The entire game is pretty frustrating, but then bottom of the 9th inning, we're down 1. Jazz starts us off with a double, and we can't bring him in. So it's like, I think we're playing great baseball, so this is super nitpicky, but there are so many times where the Yankees just the situational hitting is not good. Like we love having like 2 strikeouts and like a pop out when there's a guy on third. It just feels like our way, but we're playing well. So
yeah, we've definitely. I mean, we're running again, like you said, 6 out of 7. Our pitching really never went away. Our pitching's just been phenomenal all season. The offense went through a real rough stretch. For a while, our offense just sucked, and we were still winning games, just scoring like 2 runs.
And
offense,
it's even more frustrating to lose like that because we lost so many games like 1 and 2-0 because we just like you said, the pitching has been so good the entire time.
It's been so good. The offense. I mean, lately we've been scoring some more runs. Very recently, but I mean, it's nice to see when they click. They're fun to watch.
Absolutely. No, yeah, and honestly, this is a good time to get hot. I mean, playoffs are knocking at the door. It's almost time. Big Judge, hopefully back soon, and then we could parlay this into a little Stanton talk. What are your thoughts on the Stanton news? Yeah. What was your initial reaction? How do you feel about it?
Well, when I first saw it, I honestly, the page MLB on Facts. I thought it was a fake post. So I was like, because I mean he doesn't run. You said this in our group chat. He doesn't run during games. So it's like, was he just like warm up jogging?
What was he doing? Yeah.
It's like you don't even run when you're playing.
How'd you do it?
I don't know, dude. Yeah, I mean, obviously you hate to hear it. He's been a dog for us in the playoffs. And he's a legend. At this point, he was so close to 500 home runs. So just like as a person, that sucks to see. And again, yeah, I don't think last playoffs he was very good, but before that he's been very good for us. So that kind of sucks going in playoffs. It felt like that was kind of a given. He wouldn't really play during the season, and then he would just come back for the playoffs, and it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. And really, this might be the end of his tenure.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that too. Is like, it almost feels like this is it. There's a chance where it's not, right? Obviously, but it feels
Yeah.
like there's either a chance that this is it for him. Like at some point, I think he's gonna want to hang it up. If you're just like, he's made of glass. I love Big G. He's been incredible, but like the guy, he's banged up, and
Yeah.
two, it's like, is this just like, are the Yankees just gonna be like, hey, like you just said, we can't just preserve you till the playoffs. Like we can't bank on him having like a 950 OPS in the playoffs when he doesn't play a regular season game. Like you're not valuable enough. You're not help. You are, like, granted, if it was a guarantee he's going to put up a 950 OPS in the playoffs, that is, yeah, preserve him, put him in like a freezer if you need to. But
Yeah.
if you're not helping us get to the playoffs or get like a high seed, it's like, it's tough to really, and you're a DH, you don't even play the field. It's kind of hard to see a future like even next year with Big G, especially with like, we always talk about moving Judge to DH. We have Ben Rice at first. Like we got, like, there's not a lot of wiggle room right now with like the guys we have, and I just don't know if there's a place for Big G. But I mean, yeah, like you said, if this is it, absolute legend for the Yankees. It was him and Soto that brought us to the 2024 World Series. They literally
100%.
So nothing but respect for Big G. Sad to see it, but also like sort of unsurprising.
Yeah, unsurprising, and like you were kind of just saying, with our current roster construction, as much as it sucks, you don't want to see him get injured, but it kind of works out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't want to see Judge, get hurt. Does he move to DH? Maybe even for the rest of his career. I mean, he's going to be in his upper 30s at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Belly in the outfield. Spencer Jones has been on fire lately.
And Ben
Trent
Rice
Grisham.
and Garcia Jr. Like we have two great hitting first basemen. How does that work out, the DH spot,
Yeah. There's going to have to be some type of platoon. I don't know. Garcia's defense at first has not been terrible.
He's been pretty good.
It's been pretty good. I know he's naturally a second baseman. Could we see if Jazz doesn't re-sign with us, which we're definitely not getting him back. I think he wanted 10 years, 300 mil.
It's respectfully delusion.
Yeah, I don't know if that was like an actual, if that's true or not. That's just something that I saw.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not giving him that contract. So, I mean, if Luis Garcia plays second, or maybe Volpe, or some type of platoon there, honestly, Volpe versus lefties, Garcia versus righties. I mean, that kind of sounds pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it just kind of, as much as the Sand injury sucks, it does kind of work out in the long run.
Yeah, I agree.
And he only has 1 year left too.
Yeah, so it just kind of feels like this might be it.
Yeah. I mean, I could see him retiring.
Yeah, and I'd say borderline Hall of Famer. He has an MVP. He almost got 500. I think he'll get in. What do you think?
It's tough.
I don't know. If he got to 500, I think I would have been like, yes.
Yeah, which is crazy because I mean, even getting close to 500 is insane.
Yeah,
it's just the way his career played out, right? Like when he was on the Marlins, he wasn't a terrible defender in the outfield.
There are clips of him like he's fat. He was fast.
Yeah, like when he was younger, more mobile, like his MVP days, like just before he got to the Yankees, he wasn't a bad defender. He was obviously hitting like 60 home runs, a little less than that, but he was so good. And then when he came to us, he was just so injury prone.
Yeah.
And he couldn't field. He didn't run.
No.
So I mean, aesthetically, it's just a tough look to end the career with like multiple years of that.
True.
Of playing like 40 games and like walking out doubles and stuff,
Yeah.
I don't know. Numbers wise, you'd think MVP 500, yeah, but I don't know.
No, that's facts. I think if we win the World Series in 2024, I think that like skyrockets his chances of getting in. But
I think he would, especially with how he was playing in that playoff run. I think 100% he would be in.
Yeah, it would have helped, like you said, the storyline of his career later. It would have. But yeah, I mean, yeah, GG's Big G. Hope you get better and just whatever's to come for him. I hope it's all good stuff. I have a quick little game for you.
Okay.
It's a very easy one. And I kind of wanted to get like a little graphic, but I couldn't figure it out in time. But we'll just
Okay.
we'll keep it mentally. I'm gonna have you blind rank some things that are like Yankees related.
Okay.
So there's 7 of them, and I'm not gonna tell you what comes next, and we're just gonna see kind of how you do.
Okay. Let me get a little Word doc going.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so you can see your rankings. I have them here, so I'll also rank like them there. Let me know when you are ready.
One sec. Okay. All right, I'm ready whenever you are, sir.
All right, so 1 through 7. The first thing is sitting down to watch a 1:35 p.m. Yankee game on a Saturday afternoon.
I mean, does anything really beat that? That makes me go straight to like summertime, or even just a weekend, enjoying the weekend, having the day to like kind of drink, still get back at a decent time. Yeah, nothing better than seeing a day game on a weekend. I mean, it's anything Yankees related, so there could be like World Series or like specific players or like I don't know, anything. I'm gonna put that at 3. I think that's a strong start.
I agree. If I didn't know what was coming, I also would have put it at 3. I think that's a good answer. The next thing is just hot dogs.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna put that relatively low. I mean, I guess I didn't even consider you could have some negative things. I don't want to overrank hot dogs, though. I mean, it's a fucking hot dog.
I don't want to overrank them.
I'm gonna go 6.
That's also what I was thinking. I think that's a good spot. You leave something for the bottom, but like,
I mean,
6 would have been a good spot for that.
Yeah.
Next up, we have George Lombard Jr.'s defense.
Ooh. I'm saving the top 2 because I mean, a legend, a World Series. I'm gonna go 4. It's been fantastic. Now the last 3 games, he's had 3 errors, and I've seen there's some discourse online. You see the trolls saying, "Oh, it's Anthony Volpe 2.0." Lombard has already accrued, 8 defensive runs saved?
Yeah.
Which is, what is that, top 4 of all shortstops in the MLB?
Yeah.
So respectfully, you're an idiot if you say that.
Played for 2.5 weeks.
Yeah. How old is he? 21?
Something like that.
20? He's like something ridiculously young. So he's gonna make errors. Everyone makes errors. The 3 in 3 games is rough, but he's making plays that we haven't seen a shortstop make for the Yankees since Jeter or since Didi. So yeah, I'm going for it. I think he's a future Gold Glover.
No, that's
so
right.
we'll go 4.
Next up, you have Aaron Judge.
Yeah, see, I kind of want to go 1. But in case there's like 2009 World Series or like something like that, I'm going to go 2.
Respect.
The legend. Captain. The captain.
Absolutely. Next up, we have the chicken bucket.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I do typically go for that over the hot dog.
Yeah, that's valid.
So that kind of makes me want to go 5, which means I would have 1 and 7 left. A good thing and a bad thing.
Wow.
I'll do that, to be honest. So far, I'm liking my list.
So you have the 1 and 7 spots left.
Yeah, we have 1 open, 2 Aaron Judge, 3 day game, 4 Lombard's defense, 5 chicken bucket, 6 hot dogs, 7 open.
Okay, I actually feel like that's so far solid.
Okay.
Okay, next up we have Aaron Boone.
Wow, you really set me up on this one. Oh no, I should have put Chicken Puck at 7. I mean, I'm gonna have to put Boone at the 7 spot
Okay.
again, in case you have like Derek Jeter or like a World Series or something.
I mean, you don't think that
Um,
infamous Boone home run puts him at the one spot above Aaron Judge?
No, it does not. Respectfully, no. I just think there's so many other things that could be better.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would put him above the food items
Yeah, that's
if I
valid.
knew, retroactively what was coming. I'm not as low on him as other people.
Mm-hmm.
There are decisions that make you kind of like, you know, kind of like bang your head into a wall. But I mean, overall, I don't think he's the worst manager.
No, I think he's
I do kind of like his personality. I know he's like a players coach, and sometimes those like PR answers to the media are fucking atrocious,
mm-hmm.
and some of the decision making can be maybe too much based on stats and like not feel. But he's not as bad as everyone says, to be honest.
He's not worse than a hot dog, I'd say.
No, he's definitely better than a hot dog and a chicken bucket. But anyway, he's in the 7 spot. Sorry, Booney.
And so your final spot going to the 1 is Billy's, the bar outside the stadium.
Okay.
Which I don't think deserves the 1 spot, but it's not bad.
Honestly, not terrible. You kind of hoed me at the end.
Yeah, I mean that's just how it played out. Listen,
I was expecting like the
Jeter.
09 World Series or Derek Jeter or like A-Rod or something like that.
So your
and
final,
that's fine.
it was Billy's, Judge, Day Game. What was in the 4?
Lombard's defense, chicken bucket, hot dog, Aaron Boone. I mean, like, honestly, not the worst.
No, I feel like you said, if Boone was just above the food, maybe more toward the middle, and then I think if Billy's just slid down to maybe like right around where Boone would be, I feel like that'd be a perfect list.
Yeah, I think I would go Judge, Day Game, Lombard's defense, Billy's, Aaron Boone, chicken bucket, hot dog.
Not bad.
But you know what? I don't hate it.
Good stuff. GG's.
Thank you. Honestly, great segment.
Thank you. And yeah, I mean, just going back to Billy's, dude, like going there, I was there yesterday. It's one of my favorite places on earth. It's the vibes there. Like we got there. First of all, it opens at 9 a.m. every day. That's kind of insane. I thought maybe for day games it would open a bit early, but every single day they open at 9 a.m. And yeah, the vibes
are going to Billy's at 9 a.m.
Psychopaths. I have no idea. Like
we got there day game, I guess tailgating, like maybe, but
9 a.m. is still crazy.
That's crazy.
And yeah, we got there at like 11 or maybe a little bit before, like 10:50. Like there was a decent amount of people there, but then like by like 12, it was like popping. And it was kind of sick. There was this dude, he was like marketing for Lucky Ones, like the lemonade, and he like asked us if we ever had one. And I just kind of played. I was like, nah, like never tried it. And he's like, oh, perfect. Like, here's one for you and you, like a free one. And I was like, wow, that was the best thing I could have said. And he was just explaining Lucky Ones. And like, I just had to casually like pretend I didn't know. But yeah, Billy's is like one of my favorite bars. And unfortunately, the Yankees didn't win. So I didn't go back in after the game. But
it was great. The bachelor party, we went there. That's where in the intro video, our picture where we met Jake Storiale, and he was great. We were probably very drunk, annoying idiots. Huh?
I said even after we got destroyed by the Red Sox,
we got dogged.
Billy's was still lit. So
we got dogged, and it was great. It was a great experience. So, yeah, great segment. I do, before we want to move on, I want to get to Lombard and Spencer Jones, Cam Schlittler, really focus on some of the younger guys. But before that, just to finish off the injury updates.
Yes.
Ryan Weathers is hurt.
Oh yeah, I watched that happen. I was so confused.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to talk about that a little.
I mean, no, just from my perspective, we were watching. He got into some trouble. He throws a pitch, and then he just kind of like he like says something under his glove. You see him like that, and then he just immediately calls out the coaches, and then he just walks off. And his pitch count wasn't high, so I guess something was bothering him big time. Turned out to be what, his forearm.
Yeah, it was something. I can look it up right now.
I think that's what it was. And I mean, dude, that sucks because he's actually been sneakily like very good for us. I think the reason it's hard for us to like
Extremely good.
is because it was like a 10-game streak where we gave him 0 runs of like run support. It was insane. So like when you're not winning those games, I feel like as fans you kind of just like dismiss it. But he's been, when we acquired him, like I expected much less than what he's given us. He's been very good.
He's been fantastic. And think about what he could be also in the playoffs in the bullpen. Yeah, I mean, I feel like just extremely valuable. Great pickup. In retrospect, I feel like Boone did great on that one. Boone, Cashman. It's making me make an account to read this article. Yeah.
Yes, that's my only
yeah. The forearm injury. Little elbow discomfort, and latest scan though, it seems like he's on the 15-day IL with the left forearm flexor strain. He's optimistic he can return before the end of the season.
That's good.
So, that's the update on him. Judge is doing baseball activities. He's like swinging in a pool or some shit like that. So that's good to hear. Whatever the big man's got to do to get back to the field.
Facts.
Do you want to get into the new core 4?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me pull this down and get this up. Oh, here we go. So yeah, this is I pulled this off of Google real quick. I mean, listen, so Ben Rice is the oldest here. I think he's 27. But then you got Spencer Jones, I believe, is 25. Lombard, like we said, is like 21. And then what is Cam Schlittler? Like around 24, 25?
Let me look it up right now.
Maybe even a little younger. I'd guess 24.
He's born in 2001. That's crazy. We're older than him. He's 25.
25. Okay, yeah. So you have 27, 25, 25, and then Lombard, whatever he is. I feel like he's 21.
So let me look that up.
Yeah, it does suck when you're older than some of these guys, man.
He's 21, yeah.
21. So
that's crazy. Cam Schlittler was born in 2001.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, man. Woof. Okay.
So I love this concept, and they've actually like, it's a fun thing to think about. It is scary the amount of pressure that this can put on a group of kids. Like, I know it's just a fun like terminology, but like when you think about the core 4, like that's about as good as it gets. Like not only within Yankee history, but within the history of baseball. Like, so I love it, but it's just like I almost get nervous. It's like when I see Lombard Jr. make a play, and I'm like, oh, that was Jeter. Like, it's like I have to tone it back. Like,
yeah,
you know, what I mean?
It is. Obviously, they're so young. Like Lombard has only been up for like a couple weeks. Yeah. Spencer Jones has just been getting hot lately. Mm-hmm. But it is a very fun graphic. It's a fun conversation, and like, I mean, they've kind of all been playing out of their minds lately. So we'll save Schlittler for last, because we'll get into a little Schlittler versus Cease talk. But just kind of going through them, I mean, Ben Rice, obviously incredible.
Amazing.
There was some talk about, the second half of the season, he wasn't hitting, and people are like, oh, whatever. It's so funny. You see comments like, oh, he's washed, when it's like, it's just a bad stretch, and he's literally like 27. Yeah. So you have to remind yourself that you're like online, but some of the comments are just like so brain dead. Yeah, but Ben Rice, he's been turning it up again lately. The last couple of games, he's been doing good. Just had a monster home run the other day. Um, and I do feel like he's the oldest. I do feel like, um, you know, him and Schluler seem like the most mature, and he just already kind of plays like a veteran, Ben Rice.
Mhm.
Um, and what a fun piece
Yeah,
to have on the team.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Now Lombard, the last time we did the pod, he had just gotten called up. Ooh, look at this little graphic.
Well, I don't mean this. I don't mean this as a disrespectful thing at all. But I do pull this up because this is both of their seasons this year, and when you look at the games, it's a bit jarring that Volpe played 132 or no, yeah, 132 more games, and that we
Played appearances.
or played appearance. My bad. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Played,
40 more games.
and he already has like Lombard already has an extra
More.
home run. He's damn near catching up in RBIs. Like what Lombard has done in 16 games and 62 plate appearances is like pretty great. He's got a higher WAR. That's kind of insane.
Yeah, I mean, if you kind of play it out, which who knows, but that would be like almost 3.5 times the games played. So if you do that, what is that? That's like 7 home runs, like 17 RBIs. Yeah, what 4 stolen bases, and then the average would stay the same, whatnot. Yeah, he's just offensively, he's very different looking than Volpe.
Mhm.
Volpe showed flashes, but he was never consistent. And
No,
again, he could be our second baseman next year. I hope he comes back up. That
absolutely.
he fucking does great.
They're a fun middle infield. They both have very like good gloves when they are playing well. They both have like they're quick. Like I feel like that could be seeing them turn two would be fun.
And like arm strength, like Lombard clearly has a much stronger arm. Like I feel
Yeah,
like Volpe is actually kind of more geared towards second base.
totally agree.
Um, so I mean that could be very fun. Maybe if he's playing a little better defense, the pressure is kind of off of him a little bit with not being shortstop, the like captain of the infield.
Mm-hmm.
Um, maybe that makes him a little less stressed, a little better on offense. If there's any type of correlation there. Um,
Do you think?
It's just been so good.
Do you think if Volpe is our second baseman next year, do you think there'd be any? Obviously, it would never be shown, but do you think like if you're in Volpe's shoes, you'd have any sort of animosity or like just like frustration toward Lombard, like sort of that guy just snagged my like shortstop spot, or do you think Volpe like understands the situation? He knows what he did.
I hope he understands. I mean, obviously, mentally, that's got to be tough, just a situation. But he's got to. I mean, he's an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at your numbers, how you were playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, can you really be that upset? And if he's still, I really do think a platoon at second with him and Luis Garcia Jr. would actually be kind of disgusting at
That'd be fun.
second. That would be a fun platoon at second.
Mm-hmm.
And like with their, versus lefties versus righties respectively, like offensively, that's a lot of fucking production out of second base.
Facts.
Like that's fun. Lombard at short. Ben Rice at first. If Wells keeps going, Wells been incredible lately.
He's been solid. He's been hitting the ball.
He's been hitting. If he can keep this going, and he's catcher, we have Judge DH, Belly, Spencer Jones. I don't know who our third outfielder would be. Ramos has been terrible. We'll get to that, but
Yeah.
Dominguez, duh. Dominguez would be up. Like that's a really fun team next year.
It is.
That really, we just need a third baseman, please, for the love of God. We've been saying that for forever. But yeah, hope Volpe does well. Lombard's just been so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of touched on it. Spencer Jones has been amazing lately.
Arguably our best player in like the last week of games.
Like his bat has come alive. You're seeing all the potential, all the skills that were talked about, kind of like coming to fruition. His run speed is like top 5 in the MLB.
Dude,
His top speed.
It's insane. Like
He's
how
fast as fuck, dude.
and he has the highest barrel rate percentage since the All-Star break.
Yeah, dude, he's fucking good.
He's a freak. It's almost like we knew that, and like people are talking about he strikes out too much. It's like I don't know, dude. We knew what we had. We had a little mini version of Judge, and it's cool to like see him get like just run time. But
Yeah. But I think, core four, the last piece of that graphic is Cam Schlittler. I don't know if you want to talk about Schlittler, C. Cy Young. Where do you have that? You see
I
the
mean,
Warriors tied.
the number speaks for itself. The numbers speak for themselves. I know the War's tied, but like, look at all the green, bro. Come on, it's Schlittler. It's Schlittler. That's not even. There's no bias there. Look at the walk percentage. Like, this doesn't feel close to me.
The only reason why it's close is the strikeouts. He has more strikeouts with 3 less games.
It's sick, but like when you've thrown more innings, I know record isn't crazy. No one cares about record with pitchers, but like better record, the ERA, and then I don't know. I almost feel, in my opinion, it's like that the walk percentage and the amount of walks he has in that like less of innings, like that damn near cancels out the strikeouts, in my opinion. And then you're just left with that top section. It's like, I don't know. This to me is Cam, and I hope it is. I remember I saw John Boy talk about it. Like he said something like he never cares about like personal awards for the Yankees. Like all he wants is a chip, like all fans. But he said like something about this one would be sick, like just like what it could do for his confidence and just the season he's had. Like he deserves to win Cy Young. So it'd be awesome to see him.
Listen, he has the innings, he has the ERA, the walk. He's just been so dominant all year.
Mm-hmm.
As has Cease, and the strikeouts are great, and the WAR's the same. But Cam Schiller's just been that guy. With Cole being injured, Fried being injured, he's been our ace.
And we didn't help out this case yesterday at the game I saw. Cease had a no-hitter to like the 7th. That was terrible, but the Yankees
we did not contribute to that.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. So just to summarize the new core 4, if they can keep playing how they're playing, we're gonna have such a nice next few years.
Mm-hmm.
If Judge can just stay healthy, please.
I love talking about like trades and off season and free agency and all that, but like when you have a guy come up like through the system like Lombard, Schlittler, Ben Rice, and like they have their spots solidified, that to me is such a fun feeling. Like knowing next year Lombard Jr. is our shortstop is sick to me. Like knowing that Cam Schlittler very well could be our ace next season is like fun to me. Did we talk about Fried at all with the injury?
Not really, no.
That's a sad one, and I saw people speculating that maybe it's just precautionary and they're just saving him to like make sure he's good for the playoffs. I don't know what's going on with that, but I would hate to see him not healthy for the playoffs.
I know he's really his entire tenure as a Yankee has been incredible.
It's been amazing, and like to have him, Cole, and Schlittler as like that's everything.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. We'll see. Hopefully, it is just precautionary, like you said, and he's back. Because that would be a huge loss.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, only time will tell for that. Has there been any updates recently? It's just speculative.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard anything.
Rodon's
had a couple of fun starts though, so it's cool to see him doing pretty good.
Yeah, which if it's Schlittler,
Cole Rodon.
Yeah.
That's also
that's still good. Fried's just, I feel like, another ace.
Mm-hmm.
Step up. So we'll see.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Did you want to go over a little bit the other pieces that we added?
Yeah, we could definitely talk about them. Real quick before we go into that, I just wanted to mention when we were talking about Cam, I can't believe what's happened to Paul Skeens. It's like devastating to me.
Yeah. What is going on?
Why is he so bad now?
Doesn't even make sense.
I don't get it. I thought he was going to be good forever for some reason, and like literally the next season, he can't really put up a decent score for the Pirates.
Yeah, it's just so weird, and he's losing velocity.
Yeah, he like
Um,
95.
so like, I wonder if, I mean, yeah, reigning NL Cy Young winner. I wonder if he's been like trying to play through injury. If it's just like a mental thing. I have no idea. Um,
Yeah, I mean it's insane because his first season he puts up a sub 2 ERA. The next season, basically the same ERA. So that was a 1.97, and now he's at a 3.95, which it's actually funny because a 3.95 isn't that bad. But when the last two seasons you
Pulse
up
teams.
to, it's like
Yeah.
like you should not be. And like the whip is like up, yeah, everything. I don't know. And like you said, he's losing velocity. Maybe there was something going on with his arm, and he's just trying to push through it. Which that's a bad idea because then you get into the scary stuff. But
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
no,
Yeah, I wonder. I don't know. At least he has, Livy Dunn to fall back on. And God bless him. So
I'm sure he's doing fine with Livy Dunn and all the money he has.
yeah. Luis Garcia Jr. and Ramos.
Let me start us off. You can have Garcia. Let me do something here, and this is out of love, okay? Because
Okay.
I love all of my Yankee players. He's a Yankee now. My goodness, Helio Ramos has been so horrendous. Since becoming a Yankee, he's batting 113.
Mm.
He has dropped balls. Yesterday, I watched him. He dove. It was one of those dives where you kind of just make sure you're at eye level with the ball. Like you're kind of just making sure the catch. He dropped it. Um, I mean, and it's just crazy because like we pick him up from the Giants. He's like good. Like he had like a 728 OPS. He's had a 418 since coming to the Yankees. And I mean,
Yeah.
this is a time. This is a tale as old as time. Like guys come to the Yankees and they just fall apart. Now, granted, I sound pretty contradictory because I love saying like he's only played 16 games, but especially at this point in the season, 16 games. These are important games. It feels like a lot. He is 6 for 53. He has no home runs, four
Yeah.
doubles. So it's just like I don't know, man. I'm like pretty out on Helio Ramos, and we talked about it a little bit, like how you said like we could use a righty outfielder, and I absolutely agree. I feel like we didn't really need an outfielder, but you're right. Like we have so many lefty outfielders. Like you have Jones, Grisham, Belly, Dominguez, switch hitter, Judge righty. Like it felt like a righty outfielder was like made sense if you were gonna do it. I just feel like we didn't even need we have so much going on in the outfield. Like we literally have Dominguez playing in AAA, who in my opinion is like a better Helio Ramos. It's like
Yeah.
he switch hits, he's faster. Um, I feel like he could post the same numbers as Helio Ramos. To me, that's like the only move in the off or in the free agent before the trade deadline. Didn't make sense to me, and now he's batting a $113. Kind of can't stand it, but I hope he figures it out. I do obviously, but
Yeah. Bad defense and bad at bats. That's kind of a rough combo, considering that's the entire scope of what he does.
if you can't shoot,
Um,
you can't guard in basketball. It's like, what are you doing?
yeah. It is like, I don't know. It's tough because it is still so new. You think of like, I guess, the more human aspect of like, he just moved to a new city,
Yeah.
all new teammates. Like, what if it just takes him a little bit to adjust and like get used to the bright lights? And we have him for another 3 years after this,
Mhm.
so he very well could be our fourth outfield. I mean, he probably will be our fourth outfielder next year.
Mhm.
Um, so it'll, I don't know. We'll have to see if he can turn it around, but he's been terrible.
Yeah, we got to give him
He's been
time.
really good.
16 games isn't a lot, but God, it's been a bad 16.
Yeah.
And then we have Garcia. You
Yeah.
want to talk about a little bit?
Yeah, he's it's funny. He was a middle infielder. You know, moved to first base this season. He's been playing first base for us here and there, and you can kind of tell at first that he was a middle infielder. His defense has been pretty solid. And I do feel like, again, I said it before, him platooning at second next year, I would be very curious to see that. His offense, he has regressed offensively. I mean, he was leading the NL in OPS, or was up there for the entire first half of the season. He has not been that for us. He'll have the occasional home run, like he shows flashes. I feel like his swing does look made for Yankee Stadium. So he's someone that, again, he hasn't been as bad as Ramos offensively, and his defense has been good. So I think there's just a lot more, and he was so much better in the first half. There's a lot more wiggle room there, or leniency, and I do think he seems like he will get better.
I agree. Yeah, his regression is so much easier to stomach because, like you said, he was so much better to begin with. Like he had an 873 OPS when we got him. He's at a 755. Like a 755 is still like an above average hitter. So it's not like Helio Ramos was, what did I say, 428. Like that's terrible. Like Garcia's not been who he is, but he's still been like a good hitter. So
yeah, he's someone still very excited if he can get it going a little bit this year, but then also just to have him. What do we have him for another 2 years after this? Is it?
It's 1 or 2, yeah.
So, I'm excited about that. That was a move that I think actually with Stan getting hurt actually looks like a very smart play.
Facts.
So,
you could plug him in at DH and yeah, he was leading the NL in OPS. Like,
yeah, and he's young. He is only, what is he, 27 or something?
I think he might be 30, but I could be wrong.
No, is he that old?
I totally could be wrong. Oh, no, he's 26. I'm totally lying.
Yeah, he's 26.
Beautiful.
That's so crazy. So yeah, he's only 26. So I am a lot more excited about him, and again, he's shown more flashes. He's had some deep, I think only like 2 or 3 home runs with us so far, but they've been bombs. When he hits them.
Oh, I like watching him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been a fun watch. So the additions have been pretty interesting.
Yeah.
We'll see how that kind of ages as the season goes on.
I was just going to say that. Yeah, I feel like it's going to take still some more time. And honestly, the playoffs will be very telling because it'll be telling for everyone. That's really when everything matters because if a guy bats like terribly during the regular season, not even like for example, if McMahon has like a big home run in the playoffs, it's like you almost forget everything that happened. Like,
yeah,
like it's interesting. I think we could win a World Series this year. I don't think it's impossible for us. I think it's weird the point where we're at. Like seeing the lineup and seeing Spencer Jones and George Lombard and like Helio Ramos, Luis Garcia, like you never could have planned for this, but you almost know at the beginning of the season that we're not going to be fully healthy. We're not going to have the lineup we expect. We have Belly back, Judge coming back soon. Good things are happening. We're winning baseball games and hopefully we can I haven't looked at the standings in a while.
Honestly, I haven't either. We've just been starting to win again.
I know, yeah, we're 3 games back from the Rays. It's so funny, dude. We wrote the Rays off. We got to go back and find that clip of us saying, like, man,
it's every year, dude. I said they weren't a real team to start the season. I said they were a glorified AAA team.
Dude, I mean, the Rays leading the AL East, the White Sox leading the AL Central. I mean, it has been a fun year, but yeah, we're knock on wood, we're pretty much guaranteed to make the playoffs. We're like 9.5 games up in the wild card. The Red Sox are 3 games behind us. We're 3 games behind the Rays. It feels like we could make a push for that first place spot. We got like 32 games left. It's very possible, but the Rays are just damn. They never stopped. But
Do we have any more games against the Rays this year?
it's a great question. I feel like we have to. Let me see.
Maybe we'll have to mark down on the calendar.
Make sure we win those.
I don't know. I'm through September and we don't.
Really? Damn.
Yeah. Did we really finish playing them?
We have some big ones against the Red Sox coming up. Oh no, we do.
Okay, yeah, literally the next series, a 4-game set against them.
That's a big one,
and that's right at the end. I mean, that could literally decide who's first.
I feel like it very well may.
Yeah, that'll be fun to watch. That's the second to last series, of the season. So, you know what? Honestly, with the young guys coming up and kind of stepping up, it does feel eerily reminiscent to like 2017, like the baby bombers era, when we were supposed to be in a rebuild. Obviously, we weren't supposed to be in a rebuild, but we just didn't make any moves. And then, I mean, we ran back the same team as last year when we didn't do well in the playoffs. And then injuries and, trying out new guys, and they're actually working out. I feel like there's like a correlation between that. It's kind of exciting.
No, I agree. Yeah, and what was I going to say? I just got distracted. I saw that the Yankees play the Mets at home Saturday, September 12th, but then I forgot about we have our little MAC thing, so thought it would have been a cool game to go to, but I'm not missing that. I was just going to say something about what you just said. Calling guys up, not making moves. I don't know, but
2017.
It is exciting. And only time will tell. I feel like what are your thoughts on wrapping this up with our infamous game?
We gotta. And if we don't win, we're never potting again.
Let's lock in and actually do this, okay?
Okay. It's not funny.
Yeah, you close your eyes because you're gonna go first. I don't want the pressure.
Yeah. Okay, eyes closed.
Okay, you're good. Also, don't judge me for drinking straight out of a 2-liter because I'm allowed to do what I want. I'm a grown adult.
Is that a Sprite? Is that just straight Sprite? There's nothing in there?
Just Sprite. 0 sugar. I'm not a lunatic, but just Sprite.
Okay. All right. You know what? That's respectable. Sure. We'll do this as the first question, and then soda. Just a soda.
I'm going to say Coke Zero.
I mean, that's kind of elite, if we're being honest. That's a personal favorite of mine. So I'm thinking pretty high. Like, I feel like normal Coke, if you're thinking just about ranking sodas, would be higher. But that's a strong, like, 7, 8 to me. So that's where I'm kind of thinking. Okay. All right. Strong start. My mind is going to MLB The Show. How about a MLB The Show card?
A card.
There's a lot of like 99s and stuff, so I feel like ratings, it won't be that obvious.
I'm going to say, do I say like the rating, like the number, or am I just picking a player?
A player.
Okay. I'm going to go with Jacob Mizorowski.
That's very high. I mean, he's a dog. He's like the best pitcher in the game. He's up there. So I'm thinking like a 9. That you were trying to pull me up. So I'm in the 8-9 range. Kind of leaning 9. Got one more question, right?
Last one.
Let's just go with TV show.
Wow. Okay. TV show. I'll say The Office.
I mean, that's like a 10 out of 10 show. Now I know you've never seen all The Office, but I don't know if you know that that's one of my favorites, and it's iconic. So, oh my god, is it a 10? Do you value Coke Zero that high? I'm gonna go 9.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh my god, I thought I sold with Miz and The Office.
No, I mean those both could be 10s, but you were trying to pull me up because Coke Zero was 7.8.
No, I agree. I think Coke Zero was like a perfect 8, so I was nervous. And then Miz, I feel like there's maybe a card or two out there that you could say are better than Miz in general.
But he's up.
But he could be a 10. And then like, there's so many shows. I thought, yeah, let's go. Come on. I was so nervous you're gonna go 10 at the end.
No, Coke Zero pulled me back down one. Fuck yeah. Okay.
All right, we're back. All right, now you go.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I'll do this. Okay, you're good.
Okay. Give me a gun in Fortnite.
Oh shit. Okay. And now I need to give you like rarity too.
Yeah, give me the color too. Sorry, I said rarity is the correct term. I just said color. Like
I'll do color. Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean you clearly don't play a lot, but we'll do it so you carry me whenever we play. Ryan's actually a dog at games, just so you know.
Except for MLB The Show.
Except for MLB, yeah. If you want to play Madden, Fortnite, Rocket League, like Ryan's your guy. But I think MLB The Show is just stupid to play online.
It's just so hard.
Yeah. Okay. A Fortnite gun. I'm gonna say. I'm thinking classic, by the way, because I really only play like the throwback.
I'm good with that.
I'm gonna say between two different guns in my head. I'll say like a green AR.
Okay. Serviceable, nothing crazy. Like there's much better guns, but there's also quite a few worse guns. I'd say that's like a solid like 5. I'm in like a 5 range there. 4 or 5. Give me a Nintendo game.
Ooh.
It could be from any console, just a Nintendo game.
Okay. It's so fun. My mind automatically goes to just like goated games.
Mm-hmm. I know. A lot of them are goated.
Depending on who's listening, this could be a little slanderous.
Let me hear. Oh, you're just saying in general.
Yeah. People are so, I feel like, I don't know. They ride or die for their games.
Absolutely.
Let me think about this for a sec. I'm going to say God, all the ones I'm thinking of are so good. Or like 10 out of 10s.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Wii Sports.
Wow. Okay.
I'll explain that later at the end.
No, that's fine. I mean, when I think about like some of the GOATs, like Super Smash Bros, Mario Kart, you could even go back. Like for some reason, I'm thinking about Nintendogs right now, and that game was so goated. But no, Wii Sports is so bad. I actually love it. That makes me think you're trying to bring me up a bit from the green AR. It can't be what I think of Wii Sports though, because Wii Sports to me is like top notch, and there's no way a green AR, in your opinion, is top notch. So there's got to be middle ground there. So now I'm like in the 6 range, I'd say. I'd say I'm at like a 6. Um, that feels disrespectful to Wii Sports. I mean, what just a great game. But like you were saying, you were thinking a lot of great games. So maybe, I don't know. All right, so I'll say I'm at a 6. And then to finish it off here, give me a player on the New York Mets.
Ooh, interesting. Let me pull up the roster on my.
They're good, and I will do the same just so I can see who I'm also. I mean, I feel like I know a lot of them, but just so I know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, let me just see.
I feel like this could really bring us home.
Interesting. I mean, You know, the Mets kind of suck. To be honest.
Aside from a couple big names, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, like I feel like there's literally like.
And like without Juan Soto, it's like really bad.
This is so rough, dude.
We'll say like not regarding free either. Like if you say Juan Soto, I'm picturing him healthy.
Okay.
Bring
Oh
it
my god.
Bring it home.
I'm like going through their pages.
No, don't do that because I'm not going to do that.
Okay, so you're just going off of like
what I think, vibes, what I've heard. Maybe this wasn't a good idea, but here we are.
Well, I feel like they're just like a lot of them suck, or it's like the good ones are just really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's not a ton of middle ground on the Mets. I just have to pick someone. So this could be a little disrespectful.
See, even that feels like a little bit of a hint.
See, I didn't mean for it to be a hint, but I just feel like I don't want to. There's like 3 players I'm looking at, but I feel like they're all a little higher than I would want. I'm gonna say,
Giving me hints right now.
huh?
Nothing.
I'm gonna go. That's gonna be too high. I'm gonna go Sean Manaea.
Okay. I was actually looking at him a lot there. He's been serviceable. Okay, let me think about this real quick. So like Soto's a 10. Bichette would be like a 9 maybe. An 8, like a Carson Bench maybe. Maybe like a little. Has Senga been good? I feel like Senga might be. Oh, he's been god awful this year at least. All right, so yeah, I said we look at the pages. All right, I mean, a green AR is pretty good. But like you
take everything together.
No, I am green AR. Like you didn't say blue AR, you didn't say purple, and that's literally ARs. There's much better like shotties, subbies are crazy. You didn't say RPG, like there's 10s. So like yeah, 5 to 6, 4 to 6 there with the green AR. And then we move to Wii Sports, which I mean is just the tennis, the baseball, the golf. Like God, that game used to rip. So then I moved to like a 5-7, and then you give me Sean Mania. Oh God.
I didn't play this well.
I'm gonna say I feel like I know I'm wrong. I'm going 6.
That is it.
No!
Let's fucking go, Ryan. We're
Oh my
back.
God.
We're back.
So back 2 for 2.
Okay, so let me explain a little. Green AR, I thought, like you said, serviceable. It's
Mm-hmm.
obviously not the best, but like if you have a green AR, you feel like okay, at least like beginning of the game. You know what I mean?
No, I see what you're saying.
So like I was thinking maybe 6. When you said 4, I was like, okay, so I got to really bump you up. Now Wii Sports is goaded.
You did bump me up. No, you're right.
Wii Sports super goaded. I would give Wii Sports like a 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking like there's like Mario Kart, Mario Party, Super Smash Bros. You know, so I was thinking maybe you would see that as like an 8 or something. Super Sluggers, um, MLB Power. There's so many good games, so I thought maybe you'd see it in the 8 range. So like if you were saying 4 and 8, the 6 is in the middle,
Okay.
and then Manaya is like
No,
I don't know.
Mania
He's serviceable.
he might be a true 6. That might actually be perfect. Because I feel
So
like Lindor, Bichette, and Soto, I feel like are like the 8 to 10s, and then like I feel like there's some random heads that you could say are 7 or 6, but Mania actually felt like a 6. Oh yeah, Nolan McLean, I feel like you could say is like a 7.
yeah, McLean's been good. Brett Beatty's been good. Carson Benj has been good.
I can't believe we just went
Bichette, just name wise, I feel like you would think is higher, and
like an 8.
same with Lindor. I was considering Lindor because he hasn't been great this season, but just name wise, that would have totally thrown you off. I feel like.
I absolutely would have went 7 if you said Lindor.
Yeah, I was even thinking Kodai Senga. He has been terrible this year as a starter. They moved him to the bullpen. He's actually been pretty good as a closer.
Oh wow!
It's only been like 3 games, but I'm glad that went well. Look at us. We're back.
Those are tough. Like 9 and 6 are not easy ones to get. Like
no,
good stuff. Beautiful.
Wow. What a way to end.
There you have it, ladies and gents. Connor, before we close, do you have anything to add?
You know what? I just thought of haven't updated the playlist in a hot minute.
Oh my god! Wow, I forgot about that.
So I'm gonna go through, and there was the All-Star break. It's kind of a little while ago at this point. But in honor of that, I think I'm gonna do kind of the All-Star like albums of this year.
Okay.
I'm gonna add some of my favorite songs from some of my favorite albums this year. So it's gonna be quite a few songs I'm gonna add. But be on the lookout, Captain's Corner on Spotify.
I like that. Next pod we can discuss the ones you added.
Yeah, we can go over it. So yeah.
Real quick before we go, we had my softball semis today. We lost, which was tough. I really wanted us to win, but
sorry about that.
I appreciate it, but dude, this was crazy. Listen, I know it's men's league fast pitch softball. It's nothing crazy, and I try to keep it that way. But today they had like second and third 2 outs, and this guy he roped a line drive down the line, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the first base line, and it landed, I would say, a good 1.5 to 2 feet foul, and he called it fair. So like right off the bat, I was like baffled. I like expressed that, and then after the play was done, I turned back because I looked at him. I said, that was fair to you, and he goes, yeah, it wrapped around the bag, and I said, what do you mean it wrapped around the bag? So- and he. It would have been one thing if he just optically thought it was a fair ball, if he thought it landed fair. I can't argue that. Like, it's just what he thinks he saw. his reasoning was that he said it wrapped around first base. And I said, I was literally like, dude, you've been umping for how I actually got upset because I don't get upset ever because there's so many crybabies in our softball league, respectfully. I was baffled. I was like, do you realize what you just said? That's like a baseball 101 type of statement.
Yeah.
If the ball lands foul, I don't care if you hit it up the middle and the wind pushes it and it lands in left field. That's a foul ball.
Yeah, that only applies to ground balls.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my
God. That's it.
I couldn't believe it.
That's right. And did that directly contribute to the loss?
Oh yeah, that first game I think we lost by 1, and that scored 2 runs later in the game. This guy was bad the whole day, and I could harp on how bad he was, but like that genuinely like blew my mind.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. That's crazy, dude.
Terrible.
Wrapped around the bag.
It seems like the guy knows softball. Like I never would have assumed that would have been a statement he made, and it was mind-boggling. It was terrible, but
that's crazy.
What are you gonna do? Get that off my chest.
Last thought. I just want to reiterate the new setup looks great.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'm loving it. I'm very excited to see it in person. And like you mentioned before, a Mac Miller related concert. New Divine Feminine Deluxe Edition coming out in like a month. Exciting stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll have to do an in-person pod soon. I feel like it's very doable, but
yeah,
good stuff. We're back. I feel like we can get this going a little more consistently now. I feel like the last we could say the last 2 to 3 months for us have just been like crazy. I feel like so.
I mean, you literally just moved, and then you didn't have Wi-Fi for multiple 10 days or something, like a week and a half or something like that.
A week and a half, we genuinely actually couldn't even do a pod.
So we'll definitely. I feel like this last stretch of the season, going in the playoffs, will be good to get back into it and ramp up for the playoffs. So I'm excited. I'm glad we're winning again. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Good shit.
And that is a pod. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, Venmo Connor if you have some extra cash laying around. And Cheers.
Peace.